Hey y'all, it's Nana and welcome back to my channel. As y'all can tell by the title in today's video, I'm just gonna be like telling y'all how I purchased my first car. I have a 2009 Nissan Sentra. I just purchased this car Friday, February 19th is when I first got my car. Let me tell y'all something. I went through hell and back looking for a car. I specifically wanted a Nissan because I'm like, this is the type of car I wanted. At first I wanted like a Nissan Altima or a Nissan Maxima, but with the push start, this car, a Nissan Sentra, does have a push start, but the person I bought it from didn't have the push start, so I just have like regular keys, you know. So I've been looking for a car for a while. Like, I've been on Facebook Market. I even been to like a dealership and everything. So it was this one car. I went to this one dealership and it was a Charger. I forgot what year it was, but I know it was a Charger. I was looking to purchase a used car. I didn't want to buy like, for my first car, I didn't want a car note, if you know what I mean. Because when you like purchase a car from like a big dealership, and if you don't pay it in full, you have to have a car note. I didn't want to have a car note simply because, as you know, that I am currently pregnant and I have a baby to take care of, and I just wanted some reliable transportation and everything. So I was like, I'm just going to get a cash car. So the Charger, that car was $3,900. But I didn't know what was wrong with it, and then like every time I would like ask the person about it, it was like it was something like different, like somebody's looking at this car or something like that. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. My price range for a car was either $3,500 to $4,000. So after that car didn't work out and whatever, I was like on Facebook Market and whatever. If you are ever looking to purchase a car, I suggest you to go to Facebook Market, because Facebook Market have everything. You go to Facebook Market or you can go to Let Go. But when Facebook Market, you want to make sure you have somebody with you to make sure that the car is a good car or not, and all that good stuff like that. So I was on Facebook Market and I seen about 6 Nissans that I was like, okay, I want this car. It was a Nissan Altima. It was a 2000, I think it was a 2009. I think it was the same year. Hold on, let me look at my phone real quick, y'all, because I saved them. Like, I saved them. Like, all of the cars I was looking at, I saved them. I was like, okay, yep, I want that car. And I'm gonna put like the little screenshot, the little up here. So the first car I was looking, before I looked at the Charger, I looked at this 2006 Jeep Cherokee, and I was like, okay, this is a nice car, but it's like kind of old, and they kind of asking for a lot for it. They wanted $39,000, but then I called the guy and he was like, after everything it was going to be like $4,000, and I was like, okay, no, because like this car is hella old and I don't want that. Then that's when I looked at the Charger. The next car I looked at was this 2008 Nissan Altima, and I was like, I don't know, I didn't like the color of it, but I was looking for like something basic, like gray or black type of car. But I looked at this one and I was like, I kind of like it, and it got a sunroof and everything, and I don't know if it was push start. It was push start as well, and I was like, okay, this is a nice car, but it's a 2008, and the man wanted $4,900 for it, $4,950 for it, and I was like, okay, that's not bad, but like that's out of my price range. Like, that's something that I don't want to pay for this vehicle, because it's 2008 and everything. And I'm like, okay, maybe if it was like a 2009, 2010, I would understand paying that much money for it, but I was like, never mind. Then I seen this 2005 Nissan Maxima on there, and I was like, okay, it's not in my price range, but it's below my price range, but it's kind of old. Like, I'm like, okay, like this car, it looks good. Like, it looks like it runs, like there's nothing wrong with it and everything. So I was like, I'm gonna contact the dude and I'm gonna talk to him about it and whatever. The next car I looked at was this 2009 Nissan Altima, but it was a two-door. A 2009 Nissan Altima two-door car. And I was like, I like this car, but like it I don't feel like it was, this car was $2,900. And I was like, okay, this is a nice car, it's in my price range and everything, and maybe I should get it. So that was another car on the list. And then it was a 2007 Nissan Altima for $2,800. Well, $2,850. But this car is a stick shift. I don't want a stick shift. I want automatic. I just want to put my car in the gear and I want to go. I don't want to constantly switch gears and do all of the extra stuff. So I called the guy and I was like, hey, I was interested in your 2007 Nissan Altima. He was like, yeah, that's the price for it, but he was like, that's just the down payment price. And I'm like, okay, so what's the price for, like, the full price? He was like, okay, it's $49. And I was like, okay, cool. He was like, but it's a stick shift. And I was like, yeah, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, because I never drove a stick shift. You know what I mean? So then it was this it was another 2008 Altima, and then I seen this and I was like, I like this car. Like, I really like this car. Like, mind you, all of the cars I was looking for a Nissan Altima or a Nissan Maxima. Nissan Sentra wasn't on the list because I was like, most of the Nissan Sentras don't have push start like I want. Like, I was being picky about the car and whatever. So before I found this car, all of the people about the cars that I literally just named, I messaged them on Facebook and I was like, hey, is this car still available and everything? Nobody was texting me back. Like, the day I was trying to purchase like these cars, nobody was texting me back, and I'm like, what in the heck? So I was like, maybe this is a sign from God that I don't need to buy a vehicle, if you know what I mean. Maybe this is a sign that I don't need a car. So I'm still looking on Facebook Market. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning. It was 9 o'clock in the morning and I was on Facebook Market and I was like, okay, maybe I just need to find me another car. So a Ford Fusion popped up and I'm like, I don't want a Ford. So like, when I text the guy about the car, he texted me back immediately and I was like, maybe this is a sign that I need to get this car. But I was like, this not what I want. You know what I mean? So I end up, after he texts me back, I end up finding this car that I have, which is a 2009 Nissan Sentra. And I text the guy on Facebook Market like, is this still available? And he was like, yeah, it's available. And I was like, can I come pick it up today? Like, can I come get it today? And then he was like, yeah. So I went to the bank, got the money out. This car was $3,500, which was in my price range, like midpoint in my price range, the best price range ever. And then the main reason why I really picked this car and I really love this car is because the windows on it is already tinted. It have rims on it, and I was like, this is my car. This is my car. This is the car that I really want right now. And I'm like, I don't gotta do nothing to it. I really don't gotta put no money into it, for real. The only thing I really have to do is I'm gonna get my radio replaced, and that's gonna be like $200 to get the radio replaced, because I have to buy a new radio and all of the parts. But I can't. I've been looking on YouTube and I can't freaking find anything. But I talked to the guy and then he was like, yeah, you can come on. He sent me the address. I went to the bank, took the money out, and we looked at the car. He let me listen to it and everything. So I'm like, okay, cool. We went over the papers, the titles, and all of that good stuff like that. That's how I went about buying my first car. I wanted a used car simply because, as I stated in the beginning, that I have a child I have to take care of, and I don't want a car note. I don't want a car note, so I bought a cash car. And this is the actually good car. Like, I have safety emissions papers. I also have a warranty on it, so if like anything ever happened to it, baby, I can get my car fixed for the free or for the low ball if I wanted to. And yeah, that's just how like I went about purchasing my first vehicle, and that's it. So right now I'm finna give y'all a tour of the outside of the car, and in my next video I will give y'all a tour of the inside of my car. Okay, don't talk about my car because I need to hit the car wash. It's literally been snowing and raining here in Missouri, and I don't want to go like to the car wash because it's like gonna not be right. So those are the little rims I was telling y'all about. The little rims I was telling y'all about, and then the windows are tinted. It's 15 and 15. I actually want to get 15 removed and put like 5 on there. But yeah, this is like my baby. Isn't he beautiful? This literally looks like a boy car. That's why I say he. So yeah, that's my car, guys. Anyways, I hope y'all like this video. Give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time I upload a video. And I will see y'all in my next video.